One of the things I was looking forward to the most on this cruise ship was the thermal spa. I think it's called the Aria Spa. And a few things that there were a little bit different than Seashores need some to address. The heated loungers seem to be taken up quickly. Uh, Getting into the vertical, I'll call them foot boxes, which is hot cold water, took a little bit of time. There are wonderful sand timers in the sauna and the wonderful eucalyptus smell in the Mediterranean bath. Outstanding. These are pictures of the outside of the actual thermal spa. This is where haircuts and things of that nature get done, nail service, etc. They have infused water, and it's beautiful, beautiful space. Relaxing music as you enter. Now, this is a floating cold water bed where I guess it takes all stress off your body. We didn't do that, um, but definitely a um, Far East influence, as you can tell by the decor. They really improved, I think, over Seashore, MSC Seashore, the services. Now, with that being said, some of the things in the thermal spa weren't quite the same. So here is a picture of the money shot, I'll call it, the bubbler pool. Uh, they have bubbling seats on one side only. I wish they would have done that on the other side as well to accommodate more guests. But still, once you grabbed one of those seats, you didn't want to leave. I'd spent hours in this area of the thermal spa. There you can see some of the heated loungers. Again, they're taken up quickly. First thing in the morning, people throw their personal items on there, and they stay. Whether they use them or not, they kind of reserve them. So I hope MSC addresses that in the future, maybe with a sign of some sort that limits the amount of time a guest uses them. If they use them, that's fine. But people were just putting their towels down and then walking away and going and using the other services in the spa for hours. There's the bubbler. Again, you just sit down on it. This part of the pool is a transition from bubbler through a rain shower to loungers that don't have any bubbles. So a little curious about that, but you just sit there on that little shelf and get a wonderful rain shower on your head and on your shoulders and your back. Feels really wonderful. This is the hallway going down to the different rooms. They have different showers, some with aroma, like a tropical scent, some not. Can't pronounce that, but boy, was that comfortable. That is heated flatbed. You just lay down on these. Uh, they don't really use coals, but it's a heated bed, and you can stretch out and not really too hot, but just the right temperature. And this was my favorite room, of course, the snow room. So after you do your sauna, you stand in there for as long as you can take. I could stay in there for 20 to 30 minutes with no problem. This thing that's on, this is the Finnish sauna. Um, Extra hot, I'd probably guess between 185 and 200. That little contraption there confused me until I saw a gentleman use it with a towel, and you lay down and that goes on your head. And so it contours to your neck and head. Very comfortable. Nice part about these saunas, both the soft and the Finnish, they each have a window that looks out over the ocean or in the port, so you can pass a little bit of time. That's the outside looking into the Finnish sauna. Things you have to be careful with. You have to make sure that door is shut 100%. There is a sensor that if it's open, the sauna will shut off. So folks were coming in and out, and the sauna would quickly lose its heat. This is the heated lounge chairs for the salt room, Himalayan salt.